Good morning, preschool friends. Mrs. Reasor here, ready for our weekly feeling circle. As always, we will start by getting our sillies out using our bell. So when I say ready, set, go, I want you to get up, dance around, spin, jump, sing, anything that just lets you release all of that extra energy that's all pent up inside of you. And then when I ring my bell, I want you to come to sit down nice and calm and quiet. And you're going to smell a flower and blow out a candle. All right, so let's do it. Ready, set, Spider-Man. I think some of you were paying attention and didn't get your wiggles out because I didn't say go. Good job. Ready, set, birds. Good job. You all are showing such good self-control by waiting until you hear the sound go. Now, I know you got a lot of sillies to get out. Ready, set, go! Get your sillies out! Woo! Get them all out! Get them all out! Get them all out! Stillness. Get really quiet. And smell your flower. And blow out your candle. And now you are nice and calm. Today, we will be reading some pages from a book that we've read in class before. Some of you might remember. And the book is called Listening to My Body. This is about how when we feel certain things, there are these things called sensations in our body. So we're going to learn about what sensations are and what they tell us. My body is my friend. It tells me lots of things. I yawn. What does yawning tell you? That you're tired. I yawn when I'm tired. My stomach growls to let me know I'm hungry. And sometimes I get goosebumps when I'm cold. This happens on its own without me doing anything, and I may not even notice that it's happening. But I can start paying attention to my body, and so can you. Let's practice. I want you to look closely at the palm of your hand. Okay? What do you see? You can tell me, or you can tell a friend or an adult that's in the room with you. What do you see? I see lots of different lines and wrinkles and shadows. Now, I want you to look at those lines in the palms of your hands and trace them with your fingertip. You're going to take one finger and just trace those lines on your hand. And then, when you finish with one hand, switch and trace the lines on your other hand. What do you feel? Tickly? Yeah. Some of you might feel a little tickly, right? When I do that, it kind of tickles. It feels soft, warm. So those are all sensations, tickly and soft and warm. Those are all different sensations that we feel in our body. When I pay attention and listen to my body, I notice many different sensations. Sensations are the physical feelings that we all have inside and outside our body. Cold, sweaty, strong, and breathless are examples of some sensations. Have you felt any of those sensations before? I've felt cold And then yesterday I didn't because it was really nice out, right? So we felt warm, but I felt the wind on my skin. We're going to practice feeling another sensation. Okay? So I want you to get your hands together. We are going to rub them together, and I want you to keep going until I say stop. Okay? Ready, set, go. Rub your hands together. Rub, 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 rub. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop, keep going, keep rubbing them together. Rub, 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 rub. And stop. What do you notice? What sensations do you notice now in your hand? Maybe heat or warmth, tingles. You might tingle a little bit. Maybe if you were really warm and you rubbed your hands together, maybe they got a little sweaty or clammy, right? Anything else? What other sensations did you feel? Good. These are all sensations, all of those feelings, tingly, sweaty, warm. Good. The sensations in my body are always changing. There are times when my body is so wiggly and squirmy that I feel like I have ants in my pants. I hope you don't really have ants in your pants. That would be super itchy. But sometimes you just want to wiggle around like there are ants in your pants, right? And other times, I am calm and still. This is like what we practice in our feeling circle, right? We go from super, super wiggly to super calm and still. Sometimes the beat of my heart is like a gentle tap. Put your hand on your heart, we'll do a gentle tap. Boom, boom, boom. That's your heart beating in your chest. But sometimes it feels like a pounding drum. So let's practice. I want you to place your hand over your heart and see if you can feel its beat. It's okay if you can't, but let's try. Let's try to put our hands over our hearts and see if we can feel it beating in there. Mine's really quiet today. Now, we are going to practice seeing if we can get our heart to beat faster, okay? So I want you to, if you're sitting down, you're gonna stand up, and I want you to jump up and down for 15 seconds. Or let's just jump up and down 15 times. That's easier than timing it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And put your hand on your heart. Do you feel it now? Mine's beating a little bit faster and a little bit harder, right? Now, I want you to notice if your heartbeat changed or if it stayed the same. And then let's see if we can slow it down. So we're gonna ring our bell and take a big breath in and out. Ready? In, smell your flower. And breathe out. Blow out your candle. So whenever we're feeling really wiggly or our heart is beating really, really fast, then by taking a breath, we send a message to our brains that says, hey, you're okay, and everything slows down. We can also listen to our bodies for clues about how we're feeling about the things that are happening around us. Feelings are not good or bad, okay? They're just something that we all experience. Curious, proud, grumpy, and scared are just a few feelings we all have. What other feelings can you name? Go ahead and tell some adults in the room what feelings you've had. And then we're going to read the rest of our book, because look, there's lots of words. We're going to read the rest of that at next week's feeling circle. But this week, what I want you to do while you're at home is to notice how you feel those sensations in your body when you're feeling certain things. So maybe if you're feeling bored or you're waiting for your mom or dad or another adult to finish talking on the phone or to do something that you want them to do, you can take a pause, maybe put your hand on your heart or do an exercise where you rub your hands together and just notice the feelings that you're having, the sensations in your body. Okay? So paying attention to that, and whenever it feels uncomfortable, like if your heart's beating too fast or your stomach feels kind of grumbly or you feel really tense, then you can just stop and take a big breath in and out. Remember, you can always pause and breathe. And if that doesn't work, then you can do your spaghetti body. Okay, so I want you to show all of the adults at home how you do your spaghetti body. Okay, we take everything and we scrunch it up like uncooked spaghetti, right? So we're gonna squeeze our hands into fists, cross our arms, and squeeze our shoulders in and scrunch our face up and make everything really, really tight. And 3, 2, 1, spaghetti body. Let it all loosen up. Let's do that again. Squeeze, hold it. 3, 2, 1, spaghetti body. One more time. Squeeze, hold. 3, 2, 1, spaghetti body. And one more. In. Big breath out. And I'll see you all next week. Bye.